how my day has gone and all that stuff that probably most other people would consider garbage or complete jive. Yeah, it makes me feel really good when people are watching, and the idea it's giving me is that if I keep these videos at least about 2 or 3 days apart, maybe you guys will maybe the rest of the world will try to I'm sorry to be stuttering like that. I'm just filled with so much joy that at least 5 or more people still do watch. I mean, I know I'll never make it to 100 views or whatever, and even if I can only just make it at 100, I'd still be happy. But videos don't become extremely known overnight. So yeah, I just wanted to make a video stating how much it does my heart some good. This is a vlog episode, so it might be entitled My Gratitude, or well, hold it, hashtag My Gratitude, hashtag a big thank you, or hashtag thank you all. I don't know, appropriate hashtag. I'm thinking maybe one of my hashtags probably should be hashtag you all matter. Yeah, there we go. So let's put that along with my gratitude, and we'll just roll with that, because seriously, this is nothing I say in the vlogs is staged or anything. It's literally coming from the actual inside of my mind, from my heart, and through my emotions. So yeah, I apologize if I seem to the picture seems to turn dark every now and again. I'm on my exercise walk, so yeah. I take like the back route of the town and then circle back around from the viaduct and do the same thing at least about probably, I'm going to take a guess, I'm probably not 100% on it, but I'll probably take about 5 or 10 laps around the whole entire town of Peoples until I reach a decent step record, and then I call it a day until I reach the 14th day of exercise. The only reason I say 14th day, I took 2 weeks off, and to me personally, my personal feelings, that's unacceptable, because I'm not going to achieve anything just, you know, lying around. I mean, I'll let you know what my real reason for doing these exercise walks or adding new exercises in particular is for. Okay. A great, about, I'd say about 50 or 60% of my depression is brought on by my personal appearance. I don't like it. I want to change it. Let's see. But also, I've had a personal goal for ever since I started watching wrestling and was a wrestling fan. The first person I saw well-toned, I thought to myself, that's what I want to look like one day. And that's been my drive so far, why I'm back on the exercise route. See, in order for me to do sit-ups, I have to reach a certain target weight, because a belly will definitely make it harder for you to do a full sit-up. So my target weight I need to reach is like, I don't know, 185, maybe 170, or somewhere between 150 and 170. But if I manage to reach my dream, my goal, then 60% of my depression will be gone. Now, getting off of the exercise front, the other 40% of my depression has something to do with my financial situation. It also has something to do with my financial situation, how I'm being treated, how I'm being ignored, and all that stuff. And finding out recently that people that I thought were my friends back then, back in my high school days, aren't really. Except for one that I mentioned in a previous video. And that is Mikey Lowe. I'm glad he's stuck by me. I'll be proud to announce I have found a way to eliminate at least 40% of my depression. And that 40% is my financial situation. We're going to be dropping the telephone and the TV off of our Spectrum bill, which will make it $70, or almost even to $70. So that'll be 40% of my depression gone. I'll have to work on this. I'll be still working on the other 60%. I've had bullshit come at me like, I don't know. I rarely get to go around in my own car, but I'm being told or being asked to pay for parts that go wrong on it, but I rarely get taken trips in it, so I think that's a load of hogwash and a bunch of bullshit. And I think the real person that should be paying is the one who's getting most of the trips out of it. I think I did my job when I paid for the tags with money I didn't have. Other than that, yeah, in November, I'll have gotten rid of 40% of my depression, and we'll have to work on the last remaining 60%. I just hope that one of the viewers is not from the government, because I'll give you my my input on the world and everything conspired in it. Okay, let me just shoot it all at once without separating it by title. The world we live in, 95% of it is a bunch of assholes, backstabbers, losers, drug addicts, and people who think they run the world and don't give a fuck about you. They just only give a fuck about themselves. While the other 5% of us is good to honest people who are trying our best to live the way we want to live, survive, and make friends with anybody. And the government, now, this is fact too. The government has been fucked since day one, and it's only gotten worse with time progression. I mean, with them changing the way you have to go about getting your Social Security card, even if you've lost all forms of your identification. Shitty. Cops are not there to help the innocent. They're there to help the ones that give them the biggest payroll at the end of the day, or when the holiday's right. While the good people that are suffering, they're not getting any help. No. And here we go, the final thing. Therapists and psychiatrists. It's a phony title, because they pretend to listen to you just to get a paycheck. So yeah, that's the whole world we live in. I ain't got much left to say, so if you're watching, I thank you for watching. Please be sure to share my video with anyone you're close to, any friends you may have, and let them know that there is someone trying to be a good friend to anyone sitting there on YouTube making videos, being himself. Till then, this has been The Real Adam Shields. See you next time, guys.